It's raining today, so I have to drive to the gym. And since I'm driving, I thought I might as well go to the bigger gym, which is not too far away from the gym I've been training at the last two videos. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I get there. All right, we're here. It's calmed down a lot from what it was about 15-20 minutes ago. It was just pissing down rain. But yeah, we'll go in, get a little pool workout in, get a couple of isolation movements in there, rows, things of that sort, and then get that deposit in for today. I'm hoping I could get the edits done for the previous video and this video done by the weekend at the very latest. I want the second video should be out by the time this one. Try to hit that weekly release window at the very least, but then sneak a couple of extras in there just to feed the algorithm and get the content out there, so see if people like it or not, and then we go from there. I'll see you guys inside. Hi, it's me again from the car and from the previous two videos. It was raining, like I mentioned before, in the car, so I decided to come out to this bigger, more advanced gym. Nah, not more advanced, just a bigger space. I used to work here, actually. I guess training at the other place was more convenient because it was literally like a 10-minute walk from my house, but with the rain and all, I had to go motor vehicle styles, and I thought, why not just take the extra 2 minutes and drive out here. So yeah, pulling. I'm going to warm up my lats on the old cables, and then I'm thinking of pyramiding down from a compound, more bang for your buck movement, right down to isolating movement, dumbbell rows, things like that, and then maybe like a preacher lat pull down. But yeah, we'll see how the workout goes. It's nothing I planned from before. We're still just gearing up for that program that I'm starting tomorrow, actually. So yeah, let's get into this workout. For the warm-ups, this is not going to be anything too over the top. It's just these lat activation pull downs, and keeping the weight just low to medium intensity, because we're trying to wake the muscle up rather than demolishing it from the get-go. My one gripe about this gym is that the music is like club levels loud. I don't know why. You'd think that the other gym, the music would be a lot louder because it's such an enclosed space, so the sound will just be bouncing off the walls, but it seems like maybe it being a bigger space causes the sound to echo a lot more. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. All right, so as I'm completing these reps for my warm-up, let's say first movement will be a barbell bent over row. Barbell bent over row. We're not going to go too over the top intensity wise. Pretty similar to like last night and the workout before that. We're just trying to get our muscles and our bodies moving. I need to have a look at that program and see first up, but I'm pretty sure it's like a lower body push with heavy compound emphasis. Ooga booga. Excuse me. I put like the little WindCat thing on the microphone to see if it helps with like muzzling out the high end, really gnarly, high pitched sounds. So I hope you're hearing the difference from your end. What is this, number 3? Yeah. All right, here we go. Last one. Yeah. I had a rough look at the that hybrid protocol that I'm going to be doing for the next 12 weeks, and I saw that it had a special like section for like tendon health, which I like. Well, I'm feeling that my body isn't responding as quickly as it used to, and I think incorporating those extra bit of maintenance movements will help with performance and with recovery. Should I do one more of these? Yeah, let's do it. Won't hurt nobody. Yeah. I don't know how many that was. I'm gonna say it was at least 8. All right, let's head on down to the barbell. station thing. Okay, barbell rows. Like I like to do with a lot of the movements, especially the compound ones. I just warm up with through the bar, get a feel of the movement pattern, get the right muscles, recruiting the right muscles, and making sure that my form without weight is at least passable. 2. Oh my job. I need to get a larger SD card for this camera, and also I'm looking at getting a secondary camera, just so I can like fancy up the content a bit, you know? But until then, I'm just gonna do what I can with what I got. I even incorporated the old cell phone into the mix. I don't get why this hoodie has the worst ventilation. It's weird because I bought this with another another blue one that I have, and that one seems fine with airflow, but this one is I start sweating like hell 2 minutes in of wearing it. Let's get one more of these bar only sets in. Alright. I'm thinking no more than 100, maybe at the most 120, like I did with bench press, or even 110. My back has been tight for the last 3 days. I don't know why. Here we go. Yeah, I definitely felt that one. These barbell rows are such a pain in the ass, like most compound movements, but I swear they are so effective for building strength and hypertrophy. Highly recommended. Even if you like just chuck on like not even that, doesn't even have to be that much weight, and just like chase your reps. You'll definitely feel it, man. That 8 or so reps, yeah, it was a toughie. If that's our first working set, I say we jump up by an increment of 10, so we finish off with 120. I had dirty rice last night for dinner after the gym. The best. And then I had some today, like for breakfast. Dirty rice is one of those like food items. So it's like similar to wine. It's best as time progresses. But I mean, in the case of dirty rice, I would say 2 days, 2 days max after it's been initially, prepared and dished out. I wouldn't suggest eating it 20 years down the line. All right, working set number 2. Uh, 100 kegs on the bar is usually where I cut off. This is my cutoff point for going strapless, only because I feel like that's the point where I'm not doing the exercise, but also playing this inner game of tug and war on where I should dedicate the strength that I'm using for that exercise, because you got the strength for the exercise itself, and then you got to also think about strength to maintain your form with grip and making sure the bar doesn't fall off, have it coming crashing down on your toes. So if you can eliminate the grip problem, that's all good. Because remember, this is a rowing exercise, not so much a grip exercise, even though the grip plays an important part in performing it. All right, there you go, 100. See, at 100, it kicked me arse. Now thinking back in retrospect, it was a good idea to round off this exercise at around 120. See, do you hear that? That music is pumping. All you need is strobe lights, smoke machine, and about 100 people dancing and getting up to no good. Oh, all right, let's finish this off. 120. I'm just thinking back to that, to the intensity and the feel of the 100 kgs when I was rowing it. Maybe I should have jumped to 110, but I've already made the decision. 120, we got to stick to it. And plus, it's already loaded. I'm not going to unload it just to put 5 kgs less. I'll just use that energy to get this done with. 8 reps, nice and easy. Bro, I swear, man. Once I get some money, I'm going to be going to KC Cafe and getting me 2 servings of those dozen fried dumplings. I think I mentioned this in a previous video about them. That's how dire the situation is with me, dumpling wise. But first, let's take care of this last set. There we go. Come on. Yeah, 110 would have been the smarter option because I was starting to sling that bar for those last 3 reps. Not good. Lessons for the future. Let's unrack and move on to the next exercise. All right, next exercise. I'm thinking like a light, medium intensity chest supported dumbbell row. That'll be a fun one. Let's get moving. All right, this one's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a standard chest supported row. We have the angle of that of the bent over exercises with the added bonus of not having to worry about stabilizing yourself because obviously you got a bench here to support your weight. All right, I think I went a bit too high on that one. I'm just gonna work through with 30s. I don't think I'll be going any higher than that. Sort of the sweet spot, strength and hypertrophy should teeter out at around the 10, 12 repetition range. Whew. Bro, I don't know why people shit themselves over legs. When I train back, I feel like I'm gonna die. Well, not really. It just takes it out of me a lot more than that. That probably calls into question the intensity of my leg training, maybe. I don't know. 4 working sets. Let's get this first one out of the way. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. A good cue point is to, as you row up, try and bring your wrist up to just above your hip level, and then try to bring that elbow around to the midline of your back. And then obviously controlling the descent. They sold these there's this company called the Dough Council. I think initially they sold just like ready to bake pizza doughs. All you had to do was just add your toppings and this, that, and the other thing. But then they brought out these Detroit DIY pizzas, frozen pizzas, and they were in like this aluminum tin ready to bake setup. And I remember them being like really dope when they first came out, but I don't know what happened. They've gone real skimpy on the cheese. There's barely any marinara on there. What else? And I'm pretty sure they've like skimped on a whole bunch of other ingredients as well. I remember I used to get the pepperoni. The thing used to be like littered with pepperoni. You couldn't see the cheese because there was so much red from the peps. And now you'd be lucky to get like 4. I guess companies are also feeling the squeeze of the cost of things going up. It's all just a huge wealth transfer, to be honest. They say things are going up, but it's like, okay, why? Why is it going up? Why is it costing more? Can't be because you're paying people getting laid off left, right, and center, and big companies are just absolutely refusing to pay their employees minimum wage, not even living wage. These companies are pissing acid out of their anuses with the mere mention of livable wage, but you just got to make do with what you got and try and find a way out, right? Because at the end of the day, no one's really coming to save us. We just gotta save ourselves. So everybody team up. Let's all plan something secretly and, steer the ship in the right direction. All right, set number 2. That hurts. That hurts everything posterior. It's not good. It is good, but it's not good. Especially if you don't do it for like months on end. What am I doing with these on? I might use these. Nah, I won't. I'm trying to think about what the next movements are. I do lat pull down, and then is now unstaffed and after-hour access protocols in place. In case of an emergency, please refer to our emergency station for assistance. Thank you and enjoy your workout. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, I'm thinking lat pull down, and then I will chase reps on that prayer lat pull down. Oh man, dude, I'm only up to my third set. That's how tasking this exercise is. That's how tasking all back exercises are. It really takes it out of you. If I could do this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I could probably get a couple of shoulder exercises in there like I did last time, and maybe like a tricep medley. Those would be pretty neat. Press down, extension, and then single arm across the body. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We'll see. All right, let's get number 3 out of the way. It's not good. One more. Praise the Father. I might do tricep medley after my two lat exercises. I'll do tricep medley, shoulders, and I'll come here do shoulders and maybe a quick bicep. You know? Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to run through it as quickly and as safely as possible. I seen this dude on social media make bread out of what was it? It was like eggs, butter, cottage cheese, and then it was like baking soda and maybe corn flour, and then a whole bunch of like the powdered egg whites. And the thing came out looking golden brown, like it looked like brioche. So I'd be interested in giving that a go. I'm just calculating the cost of all those ingredients, and I could have purchased 5 tip-top delicious breads with that. So I might just do that instead. All right, last set. Hey. All right, that was a pretty good set of 4. Let's head on over to the lat pull downs. All right, so we're gonna go wide, then we'll do 4, and then we'll finish. We'll grab one of the those close grip grips, swap that in, and do like a prayer pull down. You'll see what I mean. Lat pull downs is one of those exercises I barely do. I'll do like rack pulls and bent over rows and just standard dumbbell rows, but I should really make it a habit of getting these smaller accessory exercises and throwing into my programs, which is weird because these are one of the exercises that I almost definitely make sure to include into all my clients' programs. So I don't see why not. I don't see why I shouldn't be using them. Was that 1? All right, number 2. Oh man. Oh. I swear, man, I know I said it in the other videos, but if you take time off, especially extended time off from the gym, it will show in that first week of you jumping back in. Woo! But hey, man, if you have to restart, then so be it. As long as you're, getting in there, making your deposit, and then just taking it one workout at a time. Don't worry about 20, 30 workouts down the line. Just worry about the one that you're doing. And it's like anything. All you gotta do is start, and trust me, once you get that first rep in, that first session in, especially if you've been putting it off for a while and you've been planning for X amount of weeks, months, years, just get one done. A lot of people grossly underestimate the power of just making that first step. Bro, this is my third video in as many days, shooting wise. So I uploaded my first video, and now I'm almost in the mindset of I can't wait to get out and shoot for the next video. And I sort of give myself a kick in the ass now, metaphorically, because all I had to do was shoot a video, edit it to the best of my abilities, and then just have it uploaded. And now I'm just I feel like I'm on a roll. Setbacks and stuff like that will obviously show up, but like I said before, I'm just gonna focus on what I have in front of me right now and do what I can with what I got. And that should be the mindset any of you should take when it comes to doing anything. Just give it your best. The worst thing that could happen is, you fail. And so what? You just get back up and try again. That's the beauty of it, right? What's life without its struggles? 1, 2, 4. Ooh, one more, then it's done skis. Really gotta tidy up my hair. It's an unruly mop of what the what? Oh man. I need to go look for that close grip. There's one just there. All right. Oh no, there's one just here. Oh wait, no, there's one just over there. All right, last rep. Last set. That hurt. That hurt big time. All right. So with the this close grip prayer pull down, the idea behind it is getting that full stretch, because your lat fully stretches this way rather than when you're doing lat pull downs out this way. You're still getting a stretch through your upper back when you're doing lat pull downs, but if you want that full extension of the lat, you're definitely gonna get it with the close grip lat pull down. I might decrease the weight and chase reps. There we go. I can definitely feel the tension right through the back. It hurts. You definitely feel a squeeze as you come down. You're driving those elbows down towards the midline of your back. All right, because the intensity of these ones aren't as intense as if the weight was a bit heavier, I feel like I'm recovering a bit quicker, so I can chase the next set a bit earlier than I would if I was getting knuckle dragged through the dirt by a heavier weight. Here we go. Woo-hoo. See how I held the stretch in that one rep? That's a bit of a FST7. That was made famous by, was it Hanny Rambod, Phil Heath's coach? Yeah, he did those was it fascia stretched training, sort of stands for? Hey man, I mean, it's a bit of a more advanced technique, but yeah, these are all the things that come flooding back from all those years of not only studying exercise science, but watching the old YouTubes. Remember Rich Piana and Hodge twins in their room? Whenever I used to watch the Hodge twins, because they were inside that bedroom, it always felt like they were held hostage there, and they were just forced to make videos, and then obviously their caregiver would come and slide the food underneath the door. That was just the aesthetic of YouTube back then. Oh man. All right, number 3. Oh man. I'm thinking tricep superset. No, actually I'm gonna leave that till tomorrow. I think I'll do shoulders and like a quick bicep pump down at the dumbbells just to finish off, because this has been a lot more intense than I thought it was gonna be. All right, last one. Ooga booga. Hey. You really gotta fight to resist the resistance right from the bottom and not just let it like yank you out. It's hard, but it's part of the plan. All right, let's head on down to the shoulders and biceps. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man, if you're someone out there that's looking to get started with anything, if you have like a huge goal or huge little task that you've been putting on the back burner for a while, take the leap, man. And this is me saying this after only 3 videos in on this YouTube channel. But once you get started, it's just all downhill from there in a good way. Or at least for me it has, and who says it won't be the same for you? So yeah, just take a swing. The worst that can happen is you can miss, and you can just step up to bat again and give it another swing. Shoulders, just traditional shoulder flies. Oh man. Here we go. Oh man. Should have probably started down at 8 or something, but it's too late for that now. Just got 3 more of these and then maybe a bicep exercise. I've got the bulk of the work that all the main lifts that I wanted to do out of the way. Oh man. Okay, now I think I figured it out. The main speaker is directly above me. Bro, it's right there. Look at it. It's right there, the motherfuck. Look at that. What the hell? Oh well, what are you gonna do? It's music. It makes the people dance. All right, here we go. I don't know how many that was, but it felt like it was enough. I've been enjoying doing these videos. I've been enjoying shooting and experimenting with angles, and there's not really a lot in terms of transition. It's just, it's just cuts here and there, but no, man, so far it's been good. The Lord provides us with these blessings, and all you can do is be thankful, because what else can He do? Oh, why does my elbow hurt right here? Tendonitis. Actually, I'm not gonna do those triceps tomorrow because I'll be doing the hybrid protocol. I'll throw it up on the next video, just a little overview of what it's gonna consist of. All right, here we go. 3. Come on now. 2, 3. Oh. I'm gonna try and keep the settings that I have currently on the camera. I think you can save them as a preset. Been playing around with the settings just to get that gym look, a sort of dark top-down light aesthetic. But yeah, should I blast through this last set and then try and get some biceps in before I go? Here we go. Biceps as well, not even like lat pull down because I train back quite often, but biceps and triceps, the smaller muscles I don't really train as much really. I just rely on the compound movements, the just trickle down effect in terms of the gains and the bang for your buck, multi-joint, multi-muscle exercise movements to take care of those muscles. Maybe it's time to include them in accessories wise. If there's room in the program and it also doesn't interfere with the end goal, then why not? Let's get some of these biceps done. Yeah. Bro, this music, it's gonna get me. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right, last one. All right, that was the workout. Just like yesterday, a quick major muscle workout, back, lats, that sort of thing, and then with a couple of smaller ones in between. But bro, those last couple of exercises, I just went quiet because I had just realized that with the bloody music bearing down on me from the back, major copyright risk, and with with that music just blasting behind me, I was just like, here we go. So depending on how the transition to this video goes from the previous shots, I would have been forced to do like a voiceover just for like the last 3-4 minutes. But you gotta do these things for the content and for the algorithms. But yeah, man, thanks for joining me again for this third video. Look at that, we're 3 strikes and we're in. This is where we want to be. Yes, third video. It's been awesome so far. Let's just keep the ball rolling. Whoever's here watching, I never said it last video, but like, subscribe, and comment and share memes. All those nice fancy things that keep the channel healthy and keep the community strong. And yeah, like I mentioned before, scrounging up ideas. I'm trying to maybe complete the 12-week program before I could start doing anything along the lines of let's go see what the best ice cream sundae in town is, because that'll be a bit counterproductive to what we're trying to achieve. But yeah, maybe we can go see what the best museum is. Maritime Museum, Tipapa, Weta Studio. Is that a museum? I don't know, man. And I'd imagine these things cost money. So, but yeah, thanks for joining in on video number 3, and it is now fucking 2:44 in the morning. What a time to be awake. But yeah, thank you again, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye. いくつ涙を流して